an icing bag with tips. It's pretty nice. Canning jar with the lid and ring. More black fabric. It's a different kind than I found the other day, but really nice big piece. Flower. A computer keyboard. We will plug it in and test it. Shaggy the dog. These organizing trays, stackable organizing trays. Probably put those in the yard sale. Some disinfecting wipes, nearly full, still moist. A frame thing. Whiteboard. That's awesome. Needs to be painted, but that's it. Paint that up, take this ribbon off. You got a nice little whiteboard. Oh, I'm tired today, guys. Bunch of folders. These ones don't have names, but the green ones do. I grabbed them anyway because I can use them for certain documents for my grant writing and for school and different things that I'm doing, so I don't care that they have these cute little names on them. In fact, that will now be the names. Those will be the names of these folders. Hi, Cade, Sophie. All right, binders. Told you. I find so many binders. Sell them for $1 in my yard sale. One lady bought them to make albums, photo albums or scrapbooks or something for her family one year and needed like 40 of them. And I was able to get her 40 of them. So that's awesome. Teacher gifts. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Candy. Buy candy instead. Well, actually, I find lots of candy in here too. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe just make your teacher a nice card, and that's that. Another Rusty and Rosie VHS. These are awesome. Look at these ginormous erasers. Yeah, and they're like actual real erasers. Anyway, awesome. They're huge. Look at that. This is a really nice binder. This would work good as a photo album. In fact, I think it's meant to be a photo album, but I could be wrong. See that? In fact, I might just keep that as a photo album and just get pages for it. Another of the stackable trays. Some junior emergency medical sorted. Okay, what else? Okay, so I got a whole load of these. The really, really hard cardboard tubes with the lids. And the reason I grabbed these are great for shipping posters, and I do sell posters, and so that's awesome. As a novice, when I first started on eBay years and years ago, right around the same time that I started dumpster diving, I found a bunch of awesome Smokey the Bear posters, some of which I still have somewhere, and one of them sold and I mailed it, but I did not use the proper supportive tube, and it got all smunched up, and oh, I felt so awful. So I've learned a lot of things in the years of doing this, and that's one of them. Make sure that when you're going to ship something that you do it in such a way that it will arrive in good condition. Okay, so this is awesome, and this is one of the things, well, not these are, I mean, they're awesome, but a bunch of headsets, so those are cool. But these, and maybe you guys can tell me more about them. So they're made in the Netherlands. They're called Color Fab 3D Printing Filament. Hi, Lulu. And there's several spools. White, red, white, blue, and some gray, green, purple. I don't know much about this. I know what a 3D printer is, but that's it. I don't know how these would be used for it. I don't know how to list them online. I don't know what they're worth. If you have any knowledge on those and want to share it, that'd be great. A few other things down here. Rulers, more of this filament. So that was a really awesome find. I don't know anything about them, but but it's an awesome find nonetheless, and I think it'll end up being somewhat lucrative. This is one of the coolest finds, at least for our personal use. Hang up your coats and backpacks, turn in homework and notes. Look at my cool tripod thing that I'm holding. It's awesome. Okay, so we're going to use this board. It is a dry erase board, has lines on one side and then blank on the other, and we are going to use this for our summer rewards program that we're going to do, the kids and I. And as you saw before, we have all the dry erase markers and the eraser and even the spray we got the other day to clean the board. So that came in really, really handy. You don't need to go and buy dry erase boards. Just go to the school. You'll find them there. All right, another cool thing, all of these really big industrial black garbage bags. Something I found at the schools, and this is pretty much all of them, is that one of these gigantic bags, as tall as I am, will have like 3 things in it, 3 little tiny things, and yet it's stuffed into the garbage. And so that's like a huge, crazy waste. So I grabbed all of these and I'm going to use them to gather up my soda cans for recycling. And I had almost, this is happening yet again, almost went and bought some, but luckily I didn't. All right, one last thing, and this is another major waste situation, and one where I might need a little bit of advice. It's a whole bunch of this insulated wire. Let me see if I can show you. See, it's got some kind of insulator, I think, in the middle, and then a rainbow of little wires around. See that? I think that went clear for a minute. You could see that focused. So there's all of this. This was in another bin. I'm thinking I'll just take it to the metal scrap because they recycle wire and pay you for it. Any other thoughts on it? What it's used for, what kind it is, and any ideas of value? I would love to have your input. Okay. Just another sad, huge waste. And some people would say, oh, but you know, they maybe needed it longer or whatever. But the thing is, some of these rolls here are incredibly long, like really, really, really long. So, I mean, I'm no expert, I'm no electrician, but I mean, if nothing else, donate it. They could have donated it. I don't know. I'm not their judge. I just go in, take it, give it a second life, or sell it. The one other thing, and this was in my sad little video where I was rather upset, was this gigantic bag. Look at this. I mean, it's a huge industrial bag full of coats and sweaters. There's the ones that I already pulled out. I'm not going to bust all this open on this episode because we've already gone a little ways longer than I had expected. So check back for that. I'm going to take them out one by one. We're going to look at them. We're going to see if they're ones that will fit my kids. And if they will, and if they're good quality, good condition, we're going to go ahead and wash them and hold on to them. And then the rest of them, we're going to go ahead and donate, which honestly is my guess at what they were meant for in the first place, was to donate, and then maybe they got sidetracked, misplaced. I don't know. It's either that or they were lost and found. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, okay, that's going to be it for today for this. So check on back. We'll tear that apart and we'll go ahead and do a little fashion show of all of those coats and sweaters. And I'm going to start working on these games, get an update for you on potential value on those and the rest of this. So if you have any ideas, suggestions, knowledge to share on some of these items that I wasn't totally sure about, please go ahead and leave that in the comments below. I love having your feedback and your helpful knowledge, your hints and tips and suggestions and whatever. I really appreciate that. And now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go. All right, happy picking, guys.